welcome to your weekly reading. It's a reading for May 4th to the 10th because I'm late, because I've been really busy and there's been tech issues. So I hope you're doing well. I'll be doing a 4-part reading. So the first one is your past, present, and future. Don't get hung up on time because the past is just memory, the future is just desire, and the present is a present. Then I'll be pulling out your shadow and ego cards, finding out what you're projecting to the universe, to everyone, and what you're hiding, what your vulnerabilities are, and why. And then I'll be pulling out your influences working in your favor, the obstacles working against you, and the dynamic between those two things. Then I'll pull out 3 cards from Spirit as advice for the coming week and see what we can do to help. What else would I need to say? I forgot. Never mind. Should be fine. Don't get caught up on gender. Don't get caught up in gender, because gender is more complicated than just masculine and feminine. But I will say masculine and feminine energies, because that's how we look at the world in dualities. Thanks, Azure. First card to come out for you is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, blocked from receiving gifts. You're blocking yourself from receiving the gifts that are being offered to you. One more shuffle. 4 of Wands in the present position, getting celebrated for your achievements, having a party. I'm currently parked in a car park outside an art space in Dundee, and it's quite noisy. Right, cut the back. Oh. 9 of Cups in reverse, being blocked from an achievement in love, being blocked from achievement in emotions. There could have been a thing that comes in that's really lucky, but you decided not to take it, or not take it as a lucky thing. We've got the Judgment in reverse. That's in your shadow position. Bad judgment. Oh dear. Ace of Wands in reverse, blocked from your creative spark. Justice in reverse. Oh no. Bad karma. The Hermit in reverse, in your influences working in your favor. Queen of Wands in reverse, in a dynamic position. And Hanged Man in reverse. That's a lot of reversals, a lot of indecision, a lot of bad choices, a lot of punishment. Theme for the reading is manifestation. The Magician, sorry. That is manifestation. You're currently trying to get yourself somewhere and you are not really getting anywhere with it. You're putting a lot of energy into manifesting. I want this outcome and I want this thing and it's going to happen. I'm going to do all these things and I deserve them. Computer says no. This spread looks quite negative, and it does seem like you're self-pitying about things that have happened to you. I'll go through it into detail, but like what you're trying to manifest is blocked because there's a karmic tie here. You're needing to pay some energy back to the universe. In the past, you blocked the reception of tangible gifts from the universe. Someone was offering you something, and you were meant to receive it, but you did not receive it. You refused it. Like, I think I'm fine, I don't need your help. And it's like, well, you had a gift and you could have been grateful, but you were not. Currently, you're in a space of celebrating something that you've achieved, that you've worked for. It's like the first stage of a project is kind of getting underway and it's all going well and you're kind of able to kind of take joy in that moment. But what's coming up is this 9 of Cups in reverse, which is losing out. Like that's a windfall, that's luck, that's in love. You're about to drop all your cups. Why? Why are you about to drop all your cups? This is seeming quite weird. It seems like you're really, really trying for something and you are not going to get the thing that you're really trying for. Adjust your course, Capricorn. What is this thing coming up? What is this? This loss that you thought that you were really, like, it could have been lucky, but it's not lucky. It's a run of bad luck. Oh. 3 cards came shooting out. 2 of Wands in reverse. You had a creative partnership. A partnership that was creative and it was manifesting stuff, but now it's blocked. What did you do, Capricorn? I'm sensing that something that you did, and this is karmic. I mean, it does come up because you've got the Justice in reverse here and a few other cards that are kind of suggesting to me that you're paying back some energy that you've taken. Adjustment in reverse. That's like Temperance. Well, it's not really Temperance, it's the Thoth deck, so it's Adjustment in reverse. You have altered your course significantly, and by going off course, it is not doing you any favors. And now we've got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. That's doing your bit, fair share, contributing. But it's not reversed, so that doesn't suggest that you're not doing your bit or someone else is not doing your bit. There's an equal give and take here. Are you using someone for your own gain? Naughty, naughty Capricorn. Well, we only do that if we feel like we're owed something. And if we feel like we're owed something, it's because that we are lacking somewhere in your life. You know, like if you're feeling you're lacking somewhere and you feel like the world owes you something, you might be prone to do manipulative behaviors, you know, and I'm getting a strong sense of manipulative behaviors coming from you, Capricorn. Not treating people like they have their own agency, not understanding that everyone has their own journey, using people like objects. Oh no. I've got a really uncomfortable feeling in my belly right now, Capricorn. I feel like you're in a bad space, and instead of taking the time to understand why that bad space is there and doing the self-growth that's required to become a good person, you're just taking it out on everyone else and treating them like objects, and you need to not do that, pal. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. The ego that you're pushing out to everyone is this Justice in reverse. Oh, the world's against me. I'm a victim. Being a victim does not allow you to treat other people bad. The cycle of abuse is like that. If someone has suffered abuse, then they will go on to abuse, unless drastic interventions, mental health interventions are put in place. So I feel for you. You've suffered. You've experienced abuse, Capricorn. You've experienced bad stuff. But you need to move on from that victim mentality, otherwise you start to become the abuser too. That's not okay. The shadow, the habit that you're hiding is bad judgment. What I'm feeling, what I'm sensing is that in your childhood, you were chastised for making mistakes. And because of that, you are now taking active measures to prevent you from being chastised for making mistakes in future, blaming everyone else for your issues, blaming everything else for your issues. The real reason that you're not a victim, yes, you suffered abuse, but the real reason why you're not able to get the things that you want is because you're creatively blocked. Do you know how to access your creativity? Creativity is part of fire. It's part of your action. What you want to act, what you want to make, what you want to manifest. That can come out as anger. That can come out as passion. That can come out as love. That can come out as so many different things. But it's action. It's a verb. If you are feeling blocked from your creative spark, then you need to start making moves towards anything. Do anything. Start taking action on something. Let that energy out. And when that is, things will start happening for you. But you're not a fucking victim. Stop that. It's not necessary. It's just going to make things more complicated, and it's going to create a structure in your mind that's going to have to come down at any point if you ever want to be happy and satisfied in life. Ooh. Influence is working in your favour. The Hermit in reverse. You're coming out of a period of self-isolation. You're coming out of a period of introspection. So this is working for you. You're getting to know things. You're getting to understand people. You're opening up your networks to figure out what's going on. Obstacles working against you. Hanged Man in reverse. Indecision, in need of a perspective shift. This is reading to me very clearly as in need of a perspective shift. Now, you have got 3 cards on here which are showing this spark. This is coming from the head. This is coming from the heart. This is coming from the solar plexus. And this is coming from the hand. I'll talk about the Queen in a minute now. You are lackluster just now. You're needing to let this shine out. If you don't let this shine out and you start showing who you really are, you're doing yourself damage. Why won't you let people love you for who you actually are? Are you scared? Do you think you're that much of a shit that nobody can love you? I'm feeling that about your childhood. I'm really sorry that your parents were emotionally neglectful. I'm really sorry about that. You did not deserve that. But the worst thing you could do is do the exact same thing to yourself. You're worth more than that. Mama Cara says you're worth more than that. Okay? Queen of Wands in reverse is the dynamic between indecision and coming out of isolation. Do you know a fire sign? A feminine fire sign who can do all these magical things and doesn't let anything hold her back, or them back, and can make anything happen despite barriers. And you're jealous of her. You basically, I'm just describing myself. Do you feel insecure because this person is there and triggering these feelings of inadequacy within you? It's not their fault that they're amazing, okay? It's not their fault that they have the things that you want. They're there as a signpost for you to follow that example and for you to develop your personality and develop who you are. Reach out to them, I think. If you reach out to this Queen of Wands person, if you reach out to them, I'm sure they'll help you out. I'm going to put out some cards from Spirit for advice. What's a heavy reading, Capricorn? I'm sorry, but also get your shit together. Stop being a dick. Knight of Cups. Move towards love. Acknowledge your heartbreak. Acknowledge the pain. If you do not acknowledge the heartbreak and pain, it's going to carry on. Stop pushing it to the side. Acknowledge. And start projecting love. Move towards love and start giving love. Stop giving commands. Stop giving manipulation. Tower in reverse. You're not letting the tower come down. Let it come down. Let the tower come down. Let your vulnerabilities shine through. How is the world meant to love you if you won't show them who you really are? How are we meant to love someone who isn't vulnerable? It's impossible. You have to show your vulnerabilities. Well, that's what I've got for you, Capricorn, this week. It was a bit of a heavy reading. I'm really sorry. I hope it wasn't too triggering. Give me a shout if you'd like me to expand more. We can find out about this childhood trauma and see what we can do to unblock it. Like and subscribe if you like the video. I'm sure that won't happen because it was kind of rough. And get in touch over Instagram for personalized readings. I've got some availability this week and I would love to read for you. Have a great week, Capricorn, and don't be a dick. Okay, over there.